My apologies, y'all. Being a foodie and stuff and life. Is there anything I do? Yo? I swear, like the last 3 months, I'm getting all these podcast stuff. And I don't even want to be bothered. And let me listen to this show and support it. What's one of the favorite episodes that I can start with? Drop me links so I can listen on my end. And create a pod score, data driven free quiz, helps podcast reading. Plus, it tells you which of the 12 podcasts. Okay. Okay, yeah, but what do you want out of this? How do I serve podcasters, mentioning podcaster guests and hosts for interviews? Oh, okay. I may take Alex Sanfilippo on his offer. That's what's up. All right, now. I just want to say this real quick. To all my East Coast brethren, I hope we can still remain friends after this presentation. I hope we can remain friends after this because yeah, no. Um it's so much I wanted to say. Like I used to be a hardcore East Coast cat, right? Before I moved out here cuz that's all that was on the radio and airwaves and TV. And then once I moved out here and I realized oh no, it's way different out here. Like when the Pocket Biggie thing went down, if you were like east of Nevada, you're an East Coast cat, right? But then, like I said, I've been out here what 2 decades now. I am a West Coast transplant. I am Team West Coast all day, every day, all day, every day. I don't give a damn what the situation scenario is. I'm just by default, by affiliation, I'm always going to root for the West. And any chance I can present cases for the West Coast, I will do so. You know what I'm saying? Bruh. Vic, the professor's in the house. Hey, you know what? Will, let me drop you the link right now. If you're whenever you get free, just hop on in as I run my mouth and we'll take it from there. But see. God, okay. So yeah, Will, whenever you're free, there's the link for you. But in the meantime, any chance I get, I'm gonna rep the West. West, West. West is the best. That's how I feel. No, George. You a Philly cat. You sit your ass down. They don't even recognize Philly. Yo, Jersey gets more respect than Philly. Stop this. Stop. 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 Oh, oh. Today, we're gonna present some facts, some undisputed facts today. And listen, if you're not from New York, just be quiet. Cause Philly, y'all been fighting for y'all lives ever since, okay? They barely tolerate y'all, okay? We are here for it. So, um I'm gonna let Will do his thing when he pops up. But listen, uh has anyone watched the Tariq documentary about the hip hop? I haven't. I'm asking for a reason. Has anybody watched the hip hop documentary that Tariq has produced? I need to ask. I'm asking for a reason. Listen, brother, brother George. No, graffiti. Y'all still people still tag shit. Listen, like crackheads be doing graffiti. That doesn't count. Okay, crackheads out here doing graffiti does not count. Okay, There's graffiti back in the late 70s out here in LA. Okay? Only graffiti I remember is when the motherfucking dude got electrocuted on the third wire, on the fifth wire. What movie was that? When the graffiti cat got electrocuted on the fifth wire on the train tracks. wait, wait. What movie was that? Take your time, take your time, take your time. What movie was that when the graffiti cat got electrocuted on the live wire on the train tracks? Beast Street. Okay, let me get into this real quick. So nobody has seen the documentary. I'm asking for a reason. The reason why I'm asking is did while New Yorkers are getting y'all asses kicked by Puerto Ricans and Latino people, y'all getting y'all asses kicked for relevancy in the creation of hip hop. That's how that's how bad New York is. New York ain't been running shit since hip hop went down south. New York has lost its identity. New York has not had a musical identity in 20 years. These are not opinions, these are facts. Okay? When hip hop went down south, y'all lost every semblance of what made y'all special. To the point where y'all even copied and poorly mimicked and imitated Southern slang. Y'all took Southern beats. Y'all ain't been right 20 plus years. Y'all been still looking for y'all's identity. Okay? For 20 years. You can't say drill rap now because that was Chicago. That's Chicago. Ain't found y'all voices since. Okay? Now, hey, how do I want to do this? Let's not do this. Let's not do this. Let's not do this. Let's not. Please do better. Please do better. Hey, I'm not hiding it, but facts is facts. Yeah, New York, y'all ain't been. Come on, man. Y'all had y'all had the genre in a chokehold for a minute, and once the bully gets punched in the mouth, and everyone else wants to go play without you, right? Because every South and the West are cool with each other. Yeah, we leave the East Coast out of it. We don't go seeking y'all's approval. We don't ask you guys, hey, what do you think? Do you like this? No, y'all, y'all the last ones being picked to play dodgeball. That's how far New York hip hop has fallen. We pick y'all last to play dodgeball. Matter of fact, we don't even want to pick y'all to play on our team because y'all so whack at this point. Y'all become so whack, so irrelevant, right? This is how irrelevant you guys are. All of your old gatekeepers, Elliot Wilsons, Ebro, Lord Jamar, all of your East Coast gatekeepers. No one cares to listen to y'all. No one's listening to you guys. Nobody cares about y'all's opinions. You guys don't matter. You guys don't matter. Yeah? So now getting to a particular gatekeeper, Lord Jamar, formerly of Brand Nubian. Now I blame Will Blast for this. I didn't do it. I didn't start it, but if you fuck with me, I will make sure I damn sure finish it. So here's let's get into how we got here. Now I've never met a New Yorker that wasn't up for a debate. Okay. What I'm saying is, in all my travels, I've never met a New Yorker that ran from a debate or a discussion. If you want to argue some shit, go find a New Yorker. They will argue you, argue with you for any and everything. Right? They will argue with everything about with you. Okay. Now, Lord Jamar is a funny. Uh oh. There he is. Hold up. Find my motherfucking thing. Hey, just go in. I'm just listening.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. What do you do that
Yeah.
tomorrow, man?
I'm trying to make sure my volume. Am I coming in okay? I'm not
Yeah, you're
muffled
good. I
or
can
anything.
hear you. I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, yeah, we ruffling a few feathers with this shit. That's for sure. Lord Jamar has definitely got on track shoes right now. He's running as he put up the block on me immediately because he couldn't take the bum rush, I guess. And so, nigga, I'm still looking for you if since it's like that. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm really coming to look for you. And so, um, yeah, it's time, man. It's time to kill the old paradigms. All old paradigms have to go. It's time for a new era. This is the age of Aquarius. All the things that knowledge is supposed to, you know what I mean, come to fruition. You know what I mean, and come to the forefront. So if this is another element of truth that we need to expose again, whether it's from more science to all of it, it has to come to the forefront. We can't, you know what I mean, keep allowing these old narratives to be what steer or stirs the pot. You know what I mean? So we got to kill that noise for sure. Kill that.
Well, let me ask you, because we seen his responses, and it's almost like he was like you would figure they would try to do separate the pop away from breakdancing, like it's not a crucial element of the dance style.
Yeah, I'm gonna get into that with you. See, he got offended because I started talking about East Coast bias and how East Coast bias was a prevalent thing in hip hop for so many years and still is. You know what I mean? That's why you have a Vlad that has to move to New York and all that for, you know what I mean, that the networking of that validation and things. And so they've always tried to have a stranglehold on hip hop because again it was rooted there on a lot of levels. And so initially, but I don't like the fact that he wants to debate certain aspects of hip hop and not all aspects of hip hop. And the thing that I found most comical, because I'm not upset about any of it. So regardless of how anyone receives my disposition, I'm not upset. I'm not angry. I'm not any of it. I want to just have an honest conversation and really speak on the actual facts of the situation. I don't care about the emotions of anything. Like if I lose the debate and somebody can pull out something that disproves what I'm saying, then I'd salute them and say, okay, I was wrong in this instance. I'm a humble enough man to accept if I'm wrong or if my dates are off or anything. You know what I mean? But I don't think anybody's going to be able to pull receipts. You know what I mean? Prior to '71 on this hip hop genre, and so that's what I'm saying. So I saw DJ Pooh. He posted, happy birthday hip hop. You know what I mean? In the 1973, you know what I mean, element. So that's what I'm saying. Everybody has taken this perspective. Whether you say it's 76 in the parts, whether you say it's 73 in the part, 71 still predates all that shit. And so that's what I keep trying to say is that if we're going to tell the truth about the culture, you know what I mean? Let's tell the truth about the culture. And so, yeah, that's all. And so also what Lord Jamar had to say was that rap is hip hop.
Okay.
And I told him, I was like, bullshit. This is when he got upset. I was like, hip hop is a style of dance. I was like, it's a style of dress. It's a style of language. I was like, hip hop is all these things. I was like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I was like, how do you limit, you know what I mean, something that's a perspective of life into just some music? If that was the case, then there would have never been no dance, nigga, because the music didn't inspire dance like that at first. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You know what I mean? Like he's totally on some bullshit. But like he said, he was like, he told me, well, fuck your dance. You know what I mean? And I was like, I laughed. It made me smile so much because it was the admission that I've always wanted from them. You know what I mean? How is it our dance, nigga, when if you turn on Crooklyn, a Spike Lee movie from a New York motherfucker, what he showed in the bedroom with him and his brothers and sisters
That's right.
was them watching Soul Train and doing the fucking lock. Nigga, I don't know what motherfucker is more New York than Spike Lee, but none of you motherfuckers is older than Spike, so you're definitely not more New York. And that nigga showed you that their favorite dance was the fucking lock, nigga. And so Anybody trying to spit on that shit or say anything is a fucking lie. You ain't see that nigga talk about no rap shit in Crooklyn. None. You know what I'm saying? But he definitely showed the lock. Period. You know what I'm saying? So, nigga, tell me about the culture, you know what I'm saying, and where it was and who started it, nigga, from Spike Lee. So, holler at me, Lord Jamar. Period, nigga.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't the MCing, the rapping part, the last aspect of the culture that was like officially recognized as part of the culture, right? All the dancing, DJing, graffiti, and whatever else all predates, all was acknowledged and accepted before the MC, if I'm not mistaken, right? The DJing
Absolutely.
had more prominence over the MC. The MC guy was just like to keep the shit going in intermission per se.
It's DJ Jazzy Jeff and the
And
Fresh Prince.
yeah,
It's not the other way around. The DJ was everything. Period. You know what I mean? And that was still, we're talking 86, 87 in hip hop. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like, so if we're talking 6, 7 years earlier or prior, the MC didn't even matter. Again, I keep trying to tell you the MC. Okay, I missed out when we talked about this discussion. We're gonna give again the Busy B, Kumo D, that era, Kumo D again, and whatever group that he was in during that time or whatever. Like I was in Treacherous 3 or something like that. Like they did their thing or yeah. So they did their thing or whatever, and like I'm not denigrating on none of those dudes. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to take nothing away from their history. I'm not trying to say that they didn't impact hip hop at all, or that they weren't some of the fathers of hip hop. I'm not never trying to take that. That's the part that where it becomes a conflict and where it has to be a debate because these niggas deny the expression. You know what I mean? They've always denied a West Coast expression. I want to take this conversation in a different place
okay,
I'm starting a new hashtag. I started it earlier today. The West Coast can dance, and so throughout this whole fucking perspective, whether it's locking and pop locking, whether it's crip walking and the whole dynamic, whether it's Tommy the Clown and crumping, we inspired the entire nation's dance. I don't give a shit. Serena Williams is on fucking winning Wimbledon,
quick
busting the
walk.
C-walk, nigga.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't give a
yeah.
fuck what you're talking about. Like, it's worldwide, everywhere. Everybody does it. It's not something that's regional. It becomes national. So from 71 till now, we've inspired damn near all the fucking generations of the dance. And are you saying that none of that's hip hop? The fuck out of here, man. You know so that's what I'm saying. Where a person's trying to denigrate, you know what I mean? That's like, okay, let's take it in another perspective. You know what I mean? You got like the Cuberts and those kind of DJs, the Scratch Pickles and all that perspective, where they took DJing to a whole different level of turntablism. Okay, and then you got a guy down here in LA named J Rock. J Rock is a monster on that shit. He tours around the fucking world just on being a motherfucking turntablist DJ. You know what I'm saying? And because of his selection of records and the shit he chooses, like he's just been a dope ass DJ for fucking 30 years. And so the element or the aspect. Okay, on the flip side, DJ Who Kid went to like Japan or China, and he didn't have no DJ skills, and he kind of low key got booed because he was DJing off of the little CD machines and shit. You know what I'm saying? They was like, "What's this shit? Like, we looking for the vinyl? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you got to be a real turntablist." And you know what I mean? Who Kid at the time was like, like this is kind of how my set is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and so my point is saying is that the DJ maybe he lost his prominence as far as being the headliner or on the marquee, his position, but he's still a prevalent thing. Again, whether you go to New York, I mean, how long is Flex gonna stay in his job? God damn, you know what I'm
He should
saying?
have lost
And
his job decades ago. Honestly,
man, so that's what I mean. Where it's like again, the red alert gets a statue in the park. You know what I mean? Deservedly so. You know what I mean? Like you want to honor that. And so my thing is, why does our entire coast try to denigrate what another Coast created, and that's the whole, because we don't never try to take away from what they create. They just try to take away from what we create, and that's why I'm kind of gonna stay on a nigga's neck and stay on a nigga's head until we can really hash this shit out and really put it, you know what I mean, so that everybody can have this fucking discussion on a real way and give validity to the real forefathers of an entire fucking culture. You know what I mean? So that's really what the problem is. They don't want to include them as part of the forefathers of an entire culture, and that's wrong. That's just it's just it's not something I'm a you know, go down and let stand without expressing my view as much as I can and as loud as I can.
Well, two things that I want to run by you. The first part is he didn't acknowledge you as his peer. And that was disrespectful. I was
No,
offended for you.
no, you shouldn't be. And
Okay.
that's ignorance. So if he
Okay.
doesn't know, but then as soon as he goes to my page and then he looks up and then he sees all the exhibit shit, all the mixtapes, all the things that he has to back up and say, well, now you are maybe qualified to have it, but blah blah blah. Okay, and so that's why he continued the conversation, because he had went and did his quick little research just to say, wait a minute, I'm not talking to a poop butt. You know what I mean? I'm actually talking to a nigga with stripes in the game, and so like I'm gonna have to change how I'm looking at it. But he didn't like it again that I gang banged on the East Coast for their perspective. You know what I mean? And how and still how they are, and so that's where he took offense, and so again, he got his panties in a bunch because I told some truth and he didn't like you know what I mean, how it rubbed him or how it came across to him. So what? We having a discussion. I'm not gonna like a lot of shit you say. I don't like a lot of shit you say anyway. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, what the fuck we saying? Like, you know what I mean? We trying to come to a understanding on some shit. You know what I mean? And just
Right.
have a understanding at that. You know what I mean? So there can be a national understanding of the truth, and that's all.
Okay. Second point. Now, wouldn't it have helped the East Coast argument against the Puerto Ricans and the Latin community as far as the origins of hip hop to include the accomplishments and what the West Coast did first before everybody? That would have shut the entire argument down to a point where there's nothing else to talk about because we were doing it over there on the West Coast, 1971, 1972, 1973. That predates any contributions to any by any Puerto Rican, any Mexican, anybody Latin. Wouldn't that make sense to use the opposite coast as part of to buffer the narrative for them that they're trying to counter?
Again, like, he's trying to take make an absolute stance, and this is why I keep screaming Adolfo Shabadoo Quinones' name. It's why I keep screaming Poppin' Taco's name, because these were Latinos, one Puerto Rican, one Mexican, at the forefront of Los Angeles hip hop dance movement in the early, or excuse me, the late '70s and early '80s. You know what I mean? Mid '70s for Adolfo. And so yes, for that's why I keep trying to say, like, for them, like, I don't see how they could not include them in how it evolved. I'm not saying you have to give them credit for saying that they are the progenitors of hip hop, they are the creators, but to try to say that they aren't participants in the beginning phases of it would be a discredit to them. And
Mhm.
so, because that's a lie, whether you're saying it's through DJing, whether you're saying it's through graffiti, whatever aspect, or you're saying it through breakdance, whatever aspect you're saying they didn't do any of it, and that part is a disservice to all. And I wouldn't accept that if I was Puerto Rican or if I was Latino to say that there was none. You know what I mean? Because that probably isn't true, and that's why I continue to scream the names of these gentlemen, because they were not only at the forefront, but they were also two of the best. And so their color or their ethnicity had nothing to do with how dope they were in the art form of hip hop dance.
Okay. Um, let's do this. Let me ask you, how of all the older MCs, how did Lord Jamar become the official, unofficial spokesman for hip hop? I've always questioned his affiliation with Vlad years ago. I was like, this is just doesn't look or feel right. And then the whole debate Eminem is, I guess, I'll just say this: I've never met a New Yorker that didn't want to have a debate or a discussion about anything, and for him to not want to engage you. in this said discussion, to me is very telling. But why him? Why is he the go-to guy all of a sudden?
Well, again, yeah, like um, hit the platform that he was on. Again, he's one of the Freedom is not here anymore. Rest in peace. He's transitioned, and so Papa Wu is no longer around. So
Right,
he's
right,
kind of
right.
like he's kind of like the elder god body in the space at this point, and so that has a name and a platform, and so but when you talk about Vlad again, I always reiterate to your audience and to anyone, I am Vlad's first adversary because of these kind of perspectives. You got to understand, Vlad was an illegitimate mixtape dude in San Francisco, playing Mob Deep and all East Coast shit. He wasn't breaking all the Bay Area artists that he had out there. He didn't have tapes full of Keep the Sneaker, none of that kind of shit. If he did, he'd be a legend in the Bay, and he's not. And the reason he's not is because that wasn't his perspective. And so him leaving Vlad's show after dissing Farrakhan and not apologizing, you know, I guess that at the same time he took a stand in that sense. I think he's still good with Vlad regardless, and that's still his guy and all that kind of shit. And so I don't think it really, um, it made an impact. I know Vlad is not as popular as he once was numbers wise, but but he's still eating off of the culture. So it's not a major impact in that sense. But I want to say this about Lord Jamar. You know what I mean? Is that see, I'm the God. I got enlightened by a brother named Truth of Law here in Los Angeles. This is circa 93, 94. You know what I mean? And so when I'm just starting to come into math and things like that. And so um, I was heavy Brand Nubian's second album. You know what I mean? Like In God We Trust, it was like heavy for
That's a
me.
classic.
You
Yeah,
you you, you feel me? And
yeah,
so I'm a huge fan of the God. That's one thing he don't know in life as far as hip hop is concerned, and you know what I mean. The two albums, with one with Pooba and one without, are to me are classics in hip hop because of the stand they took being the gods. And so like he don't know that from me, but I'm challenging him on this spot and this space because he has the space, and that's what he's supposed to engage. If he did do his research, he would see some of my first mixtapes. I still have my attribute on it as Self Allah. I wasn't fully even Will Blast yet. You know what I mean? Like I was just really trying to create a character as far as putting these tapes out, transitioning from just the person that I was. Like it was really a thing for me, like, to separate the two because the man I am and doing entertainment is two different things for me. You know what I mean? So I wanted to separate the two. And so that's what I mean by where most people don't do their research on anything. And so because they don't do their research, ignorance, you know what I mean, is about, you know what I mean, is an abundance. And so yeah, why he doesn't want to again step in the square and joust on the subject, I have no idea. I can only think because when someone knows they're in a losing position, then they cower out quickly.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, well, I know you're still down there at the festival. Once again,
Yeah,
shout.
it's just getting started, so I'm gonna go check in with the guys in about a half hour. So we good for a minute.
Okay. And in the meantime, a happy official born day. Right. So,
For sure, for sure. You know what I mean? We
so no,
enjoyed
no
it for sure.
hangovers. None of that. You good?
No, we feeling good. We feeling good. So I'm still smoking today. You know what I mean? Like, so no, everything is good. You know what I mean? It's still birthday weekend. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
I'm riding away. But yeah, like I was a little tipsy Friday night, but today the Friday I mean Thursday night, but Friday and today I've tried to calm down a little bit. So yeah, we just enjoying the day. I'm gonna go get a little footage with the Freestyle Fellowship out here in LA. Some of the most legendary MCs. From an underground and even just period. I want to mention this, like, that's the same thing, like, because this is a group that gets very much slighted in Los Angeles and just in hip hop history. They're really the progenitors of the Far Side. And
Okay.
so a member of their group, a brother named Peace, is really the person who helped teach Romai and Amani of the Far Side how to rap, or really, help, kind of sharpen their skills. And so Freestyle Fellowship is super prominent. Micah Nine wrote for Dr. Dre and Easy in 1987 for an artist named oh man, something Stein, Rappenstein is his name. Yeah, Rappenstein. You can still get the 12 inch like Amoeba and shit like that. But it was a ruthless record. It was produced by Easy E and Dr. Dre, but it was written by Mike and I from the Freestyle Fellowship. And so, it's history. Like again, Dre wanted to sign Mike and them and their style early in the time, him and Easy, because they used to do this harmony rap. And for whatever reason, it never came to fruition. But that's how Bone Thugs and Harmony became to be. It was because of this harmony style that they liked. But the Freestyle Fellowship didn't rap over like gangster beats or those kind of music in a sense. And so Easy always wanted to put their rap style over gangster beats and shit. And so that's what he did with Bone Thugs and Harmony, and it worked out. You know what I mean? But Mike and Nine and Fellowship are really the progenitors to Bone Thugs and that kind of group as well. 4-man group doing chops and chopping it up, all that style and all that. That's really coming from the Freestyle Fellowship originally. And again, Mike and Nine was writing for Dr. Dre and Easy E way back in 1987. So it's a lot of history in hip hop in LA where people get denigrated for not having maybe reached the zeniths of success in this game, when really they were neck and neck, shoulder to shoulder with some of your greatest and most highly revered. So yeah, these some legendary brothers from Los Angeles, and I've been friends with mostly all of them since I was a little boy. So it's kind of like my brothers in that sense, more so than it is some fandom. But I've been around them forever. So yeah, that's my afternoon later today. So Lord Jamar is not the only one tied to hip hop, royalty or hip hop legacy. You know what I mean? Foundational hip hop shit in that sense. Nah, we got that out here too. So that's what I'm trying to say. Where I give them their rap credit. I don't try to take that we started rap. But rap is only one aspect of hip hop, and so that they have to give credit to we are the fathers of hip hop dance, and or fathers, mothers, however you want to say it. Like Tony Basil, that Hey Mickey, Hey Mickey, you know what I mean? Like most people don't even know about that, like or how they did the movie Breaking. Like the white girl in the movie Breaking is really supposed
Based
to be
off her.
Tony
That's
Basil.
right.
You know
That's
what I
right.
mean? And
That's
so
right.
they spun the story off in a horrible, awful way. You know what I mean? It was just horribly done. You know what I mean? From a production perspective. You know what I mean? And even from a writing perspective. But they were trying to tell a story in a certain kind of way. And so again, yeah, horrible at being at the forefront of it. But Beach Street and that it always got the folklore for the best breaking movie and all that kind of shit. Wild Style, all those movies, the East Coast movies always got all the fanfare and stuff. And I'm not hating on none of those. I give them all they credit for what they've done and accomplished. That's what I'm saying. I'm not a hater on none of the culture where I'm trying to deny other people's. I'm just tired of the East Coast and others trying to deny the West of really who we are and what we've done out here, you know what I mean, and really our impact. That's why I say, like, from 71 to now, if you take in the Lock all the way to Crumpin', we've impacted the national dance scene and hip-hop forever, period.
I mean, just that alone, the fact that the Japanese and took the crib walking. Now they have dance and instructors teaching regular folk how to. No one's doing the chicken noodle soup. No one's learning how to do the chicken noodle soup. Nobody's learning how to do the Harlem Shake. No, these motherfuckers
No,
are learning how to
no,
do crip walk. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Even though the
That's a
connotation and what went behind the crip walk is bad, but like you said, the overall impact that's the West.
That's the West. All of it. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, regardless of what you're saying, like it's all of it. Like, you know, so that's why it's a valid debate. It's something to have. You know what I mean? Like I wish the art of dialogues and all these other platforms is out here pushing all the bullshit and rhetoric in line that they had these kind of conversations too that made it where everybody on all the different perspectives could chime in. You know what I mean? Same thing again. You got Elliot Wilson and them when they have these conversations. Though again, it's so skewed, it's so biased, it's such a you know what I mean. Again, done from a slanted perspective that you know what I mean. I can't even listen to it or digest it. You know what I mean? Like it's just it's disgusting. You know, so Ebro is technically from a West Coast
How
perspective.
about
Again, he was you know what I mean. He was a program director out here. You know what I mean?
right?
And so started I think Sacramento, you know what I mean, went to Portland, all that kind of stuff, and so before he ever went to the East Coast, so you know, Ebro definitely got West Coast ties and whatever. But like I said, when you get part of the machine, become part of the machine in that way, it changes, man. Like I said, these gatekeepers. That's what I was saying. I heard you mention it earlier. Like yeah, these gatekeepers are some of the most harmful people to hip hop and to you know what I mean, the perspective because they like to keep all this bullshit going when at the end of the day we need to tell the truth about what it is so that the people that actually did certain shit get the proper credit and just due. You know what I mean? Period.
Well, let me ask you. So, and as far as the gatekeeping, Big Boy, he has probably the biggest voice, one of the biggest, and I'm just talking about one of the biggest voices in hip hop. Period. I'm sure he knows the history of the West Coast. Why does he not kind of force the conversation to say, "Hey, no, 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 we were doing this such and such back when and there." You know, I would look to him to be like, "Okay, why aren't you saying anything in defense of us?"
Big Boy is a very guarded entity. Number one, I'm going to say this.
Okay,
I went to West LA with Big Boy's sister, West LA College. She went there at the same time. I'm gonna give you a Big Boy story well someone talked about it not too long ago, but I'm gonna give it to you from my perspective. Again, my Project Blow Freestyle Fellowship guys. There's a homie that was part of that. His name was Reckless. Reckless got in a fight at the time. Big Boy was the bodyguard for the Far Side. Okay,
okay,
and so Reckless and Fat Lip had some funk, and it got physical. So they get the squabbling up in there. Woo, 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 woo. Big Boy had to get Reckless off of Fat Lip. Okay, when he get Wreck, I mean when he get Wreck off of Fat Lip, Wreck still want to get active. Wreck like I'll beat your big ass, and then Big Boy pull out the motherfucking blammer. This is when it was Big Boy for real, not my
not
thin guy out here.
right.
I'm talking about this is when it was Big Boy. I could
Yeah,
hide the blammer under one of these rows. And he pulled out the blammer and was like, nigga, you ain't gonna fuck shit up. You know what I'm saying? Pulled out the blammer on my nigga instantly. Backed everybody up. So Big Boy is really with the shits low key back in the day. You know what I mean? Big Boy wasn't no punk nigga at the end of the day. Big Boy was out here for real. And so on that level. But Big Boy, the entity is a little something different. And so I'll give you another story. He used to do this club Friday nights out at it's a club called Ibiza's. It was in like Mexican part of Los Angeles. All Mexican club goes crazy. Would go crazy every Friday night, and so he would have different artists come with him sometimes, whoever, and he would definitely bring Exhibit out with him all the time, often. You know what I mean? So we would be rolling with Exhibit, so he'd take the whole gang with him, and so we'd go. And Big Boy Snoop tell a story all the time about this little bus. Big Boy got this little black bus he go everywhere in, and it's his own little personal little bus. And so we get on the bus and shit, we chilling, and then like before he even like say like what's good, like peace niggas, like you know what I mean, like none of that. He's like, don't drop none of that motherfucking blunt inside on my motherfucking flow, niggas. I know you blunt smoking fucking motherfuckers. Don't do that. Don't motherfucking dirty up my bus. Those are the first words out of Big Boy mouth before niggas even sat down. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's Big Boy. You know what I mean? On some personal shit. Big Boy a good nigga, man. I never try to badmouth Big Boy. Big Boy a good dude. But very guarded corporately. That's all I'm going to say. Corporately, very guarded person. And so he he's not going to stand out on a limb that is unpopular ever. And so, and this is not a negative or trying to knock him. I'm just telling you the truth about what it is. If that was the case, he would have already did it a long time ago.
so you mean to tell me just the idea of even saying hip hop had early influence in the West? That it's that divisive.
Well, again, I keep trying to say gatekeepers. So they're not going to go against the narrative that pays them, and so
Okay.
that's what I'm saying. Like until it becomes enough of a groundswell, this is what I'm trying to tell you. So like you know, you and I right now are we behind the scenes we gotta have some conversations because the groundswell that could come from what we're actually going to probably accomplish out of this is super impactful. But that's when they will respond to it. It's
Okay.
not until then. You
Okay.
got they won't be at the. There would have never been a mixtape in Los Angeles if it wasn't a nigga like me that did it. It's still that's what I'm. They all had the opportunity to create so many perspectives in Los Angeles. They never do, and so to think that someone is going to take a stand for something that is unpopular that nobody wants to. Again, I keep trying to tell you, it's like a brother being a God body or being more science. You know what I mean? Out in L.A., that you're going to be the most denigrated and the most hated. So again, until there's a groundswell of like yes, you know what I mean? And so when that groundswell or certain people do validate it, then it'll change. But until then, when it's just someone like myself, someone like you, where we're pushing that narrative, then again, we'll still be up against a lot of opposition for a little while. But that's okay. You know what I mean? Because that again, we get to again bear the flag when it all gets said and done. You know what I mean? Nobody can say that they was at the forefront of trying to actually change the narrative for this cause.
So you do feel confident at some point they will have to entertain the conversation and do respond at some point.
I think I'll get it enough in people's face at a certain point to yeah it'll have to become something that others want to discuss and hear why uh, it's probably turned into a little movement, and so that's what I'm saying. Like where this kind of like the seeds are being planted of something that will actually develop hopefully in the coming weeks, months, and years. So
Right, right,
that's
right.
kind of how I look at it because no one has pushed it where the story has been sitting here, but no one has grabbed it and said, "Hey, but what about this date?" You
Exactly.
know what I mean? So that's all I'm kind of trying to do is make the eyes turn to the date and say, doesn't 71 come before 73? And so if that's when it actually happened, because again, that Bronx date keeps getting moved down. Back in the day, that Bronx date was 76. Now
Mhm.
that Bronx date is in 73. And as I'm saying, like it keep pretty soon that Bronx date is gonna be in 68. You know what I
Well,
mean? Where
it's funny you said that because I'm a use that 1973 is going to come back and bite them in the ass once I started kind of putting timelines together because I'm like, this is the hill y'all want to die on because that's not a good look. You want to keep it 73, but okay, we can do that. So, but yeah. Once again, I appreciate you are appreciated. You know, your wealth of knowledge, and it's such a breath of fresh air, and it's uncompromising. And like I said, we gonna keep pushing this, waving this flag, and beating this drum because I want to see you guys' stories get told. You guys deserved it. It's long overdue.
even a few of my friends I know that's been checking it out from afar. Like they're not all even sold. You know what I mean? Like in that sense, that's what I'm saying. Like this is me. I'm out on the ledge of the dive board. You know what I mean? And so I don't mind though. That's what I say. Like because. It's like if somebody wanted to challenge and say, "Who's the first nigga to start mixtapes in L.A.?" Like I'm gonna be right at the table, like, cause
Yeah,
I'm gonna be like, "Nigga, when? How was
yeah,
you before me? Get the fuck out of here!" Like I'm almost like that even with L.A. podcasting. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll be like, "How, nigga? Like I did this shit for 2 years before you did it. Like get the fuck out of here!" Like it
yeah, yeah.
wasn't even no money or sponsors when I did the shit. Like nigga, get the fuck out of here! Like you know what I'm saying? Like I look at niggas crazy because everybody is so like I don't pigeonhole to popularity kind of things versus you know what I mean like you find the gems and the things that aren't so popular, because that's where a lot of times that's where the jewels come from, or that's where the originator, the spark. You know what I mean? Like if you don't go to the essence of some shit, like I don't know, like but we it's just the world we live in. Everybody is wants quick, quick instant, feed of shit, and so I can't be mad. But no, I like to take a deeper dive, and so yeah. So I'm gonna stay on Lord Jamar Head. Whether he got me blocked on that, I'll bang on him on YouTube. I bang on him on other
For
places.
sure,
Like you know
for
what I'm saying.
sure.
Like I'm not gonna stop banging on him because again, his response. You know what I mean? Like that, like your response to him was magnificent. You know what I mean? Because his response is definitely not God body. You know what I mean? And definitely not from a God perspective of like, you know what I mean? What you mean? Like, okay, let's step in the square, and that because that's what the gods do. Is that we got a true square that you
But
build
that,
in? He
yeah,
building
that's
a
what
park.
hip hop is
You,
all
you,
about. Who's the best? So this is a perfect time for you to demonstrate to us, you know, how this thing is supposed to go. And I was shocked at his response. To be honest, I didn't expect that from him. Like I really wasn't trying to
he on,
antagonize him or irritate. I was just like, wow, this guy gonna come at me like, you
right.
know,
He came at all of us the same way, and
yeah,
that's
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah,
Where
yeah.
and so when he well okay, the first couple messages as when he tried to say I wasn't qualified to have the conversation, he was being respectful, and so he acknowledged when he was being respectful. See, this is why I screenshotted every fucking message, because I was like, I'm not gonna let you get away from your own words. And so he 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 acknowledged blocking and everything in the first few messages. Okay. It wasn't until, again, like I said, he felt insulted by me talking about East Coast bias and how they pigeonholed shit for so long, and being gatekeeper. He took all that shit personal, but he had already acknowledged that locking had created pop locking. Once he said that, then he told me he had already admitted, whether he admits this to the world, but I already got it screenshotted, is that he knows the history and knows that, again, you can't have pop locking without locking. And so, because of that, and then for his response to be after he got offended, fuck your dance.
Yeah.
That right there was,
Yeah, yeah.
that
Checkmate.
was like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'll take a bow. You know what I mean? Like yes, nigga. You
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
know
yeah.
what I'm So yeah, so I've got him where I want him, because he's already admitted the truth. But that's why I know he doesn't want to actually allow it to be where it could be a bigger conversation, because he then knows is he's on the losing side of the conversation.
That's what's up. Well, big homie, I ain't gonna take more of your time, man. Please go out there and say what's up to the fellas for me on our behalf. And we waving this flag, we flying this flag.
For
Win,
sure, for
lose or
sure.
draw. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Like I said, I got some couple little ideas I want to build with you on off the
yeah,
camera. And like I said, I'll reach out to you, maybe tomorrow, Monday or something. And
for
like
sure,
I
for
said, just a
sure.
couple little yeah, yeah. Since we both jumping off the ledge in the same way, so we might as well, you know what I mean? Jump all the way off in the same parachute. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
and make it
yeah,
make
yeah.
it make it make and make it where it's right. So. But yeah, I appreciate you having me on, brother. You know what I mean? Sorry if I'm long winded, but yeah,
Good.
peace to the chat. Thanks to everybody. You know what I mean? Have a beautiful day.
Once again, happy born day, big dog.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Peace. All right, that is Professor Will Blast. Now, I see a lot of detractors. Whew, I see a lot of detractors. George, listen, you can't. I'm sorry, but Philly is irrelevant at this point. Philly, listen, take away Schoolie D, okay, and because what? Then they all go to the prison for bank robbery. Oh no, that was Cool C. Cool C and the Hilltop Hustlers all went to prison for bank robbery. Right? You got Schoolie D. Great. He can be the first gangster rapper. Awesome. And so we got Schoolie D, Cool C and the Hilltop Hustlers. Some of them probably still in prison right now. And then you know what? Y'all's greatest moment contribution to hip hop is DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. And y'all don't even celebrate him like that. Before I walk all y'all down and cut this ring off and hit you up with these body blows real quick. Don't worry, I'm gonna give you this history thing with this hip hop thing and this dancing thing. Before I walk y'all down and cut this ring off, okay? Philly's greatest contribution to hip hop is DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. And y'all don't even celebrate him like that. Ain't no goddamn Black Thoughts. Are you kidding me? Fresh Prince and Jazzy Jeff made Philly respectable. DJ Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince made Philly respectable. Okay? Listen, we're gonna go Soul Train, Johnny Carson, Carol Burnett. Don't I got this. I got this. The mag is full. Okay? Now, y'all don't even celebrate the Fresh Prince like that. Anywho, let's get on with this history lesson. Now, we all agree the 5 tenets of hip hop. What is it? MCing being the youngest, DJing graffiti, hip hop. Wait, let me look it up. There's 5 of them, right? 5 tenets. 5 tenets of hip hop. Okay, the 5 pillars, the 5 cores. Okay, lyrics. Let me show y'all. We can all look together. We're all gonna learn together, so that way it makes it even better when I walk y'all down with this. Let's see. Okay, screen share. Okay, nope, not that. Okay, the 5 core elements of hip hop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, first is historical knowledge of the movement. Now, even amongst you East Coast folks, y'all don't even have y'all facts straight. So we can throw that out the window. Okay. There's early works of graffiti even in LA, early 80s. But I'm not gonna I'll debate y'all with that later. Okay. So right now we got historical knowledge of the movement, graffiti. So then we have b-boying, b-girling, break dancing, movement dance. And then we have DJ and turntablism. And then the last one, basically the newest recognized addition to it, is lyricism, called MCing or MCing. All right. We all agree on this so far? Okay. Now, once again, here's where I'm going to put chinks in y'all's armor. You East Coast cats debate on its origins. Y'all can't even get that shit together. Okay. That's the first weakness I'm going to exploit. Now I'm going to put y'all on this hill to die on. Hold up. Where we at? I'm gonna make y'all stick to this date, and y'all gonna die on this hill by the time I'm done with this. Where is it at? Okay, what year was hip hop born? Okay. Now this is what y'all's best recollection. This is y'all's best recollection. This is for you East Coast cats. This is the hill y'all gonna die on. Y'all once again, y'all can't even agree collectively for the most part. So this is the date y'all want to give us. August 11th, 1973. This is the date that y'all going. This is the hill y'all gonna die on today. As the birth of hip hop, when DJ Kool Herc and his sister hosted a back to school party in their Bronx an apartment building. This sounds like a goddamn house party. This ain't nothing special. Let's continue. At the party, Kool Herc used 2 turntables to play the same album simultaneously extending the drum section of songs like James Brown's Give It Up or Turn It a Loose and the incredible Bongo Band's Bongo Kick. He called this technique the merry-go-round. So really all Kool Herc did was extend the breakbeat. That's all Kool Herc did, y'all. Extend a damn breakbeat. Okay? And it became known as the breakbeat. Kool Herc also extended the breakbeat to let people dance longer and started rapping during the break dancing. You know what we call that everywhere else? It's called an instrumental. It's called an instrumental. Disco. We were doing that in disco. This ain't nothing groundbreaking. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Find me any disco record beside the extended version, beside the instrumental. This ain't nothing. Please don't try to debate me on this, y'all. What did Kool Herc do? Nigga, it's called an instrumental. It's called an instrumental. All right. Here we go. Listen. Take it up with your hip hop East Coast elders. Sir, once again, take it up with your hip hop East Coast elders. That's not my fight. That's y'all's fight to get that date changed. This is the date y'all gonna die on. This date here. August 11th. Let me write this shit down. Because I'm gonna use that date against everybody, everything else I'm gonna present to y'all. August 11th, 1973, in an apartment. In an apartment and back to school. Now let me show y'all why they so deathly afraid of having this narrative and this conversation with the West Coast. Once again, I used to be a staunch East Coast guy. Okay? Staunch. 25 years later, hell no. Hell to the no. Let's continue. Okay. Hey, whose side did you what? Man, listen. All right. Okay, now we go. What shall I present to y'all first? Let me stop this. Once again, take note, write it down. August 11th, 1973, on West Coast time at 3:39 is the hill y'all gonna die on today after this stream, okay? All right, let's stop that there. Okay. Now, do I want to go with the article? No, let's not do the article. Now, once again, here's some more dates I'm gonna put y'all on the hill to die on. Let's look up Blondie's The Rapture. Once again, don't argue with me. Argue with your East Coast hip hop heads that told y'all what to think. Okay. Let's argue with your hip hop East Coast heads that told y'all what to think. Blondie's The Rapture, regarded as the first rap song, because she did some spoken word on the damn song. She did the breakdown. After she sings the hook and she 1980 off their fifth album. Okay, 1980. Okay, this is when y'all finally somewhat came into prominence. I'm talking East Coast cats. Rapper's Delight, the second, probably most important record in hip hop. You know, if you listen to your East Coast hip hop elders, Rapper's Delight, 1980. So, if this timeline is correct, from 1973, y'all didn't do shit, right? Y'all was growing. You guys were little amoebas, right? Your little zygotes, and then your cells divided, and you know, it became an embryo, right? And you're in your mommy's sack and trying to grow and grow, and then you hit, you know, kindergarten, right? You went to preschool, kindergarten. So some of you slow motherfuckers with the Head Start. Some of y'all didn't go to kindergarten Some of y'all had to go to Head Start first. Then you went to Head Start, and and then you went to kindergarten, you into first grade, and you in the fifth grade, right? So for 7 years, y'all didn't pop until 1980, and you really didn't pop then because the white woman had to help y'all out. Yeah, I went there. The white woman, Deborah Harry, had to give y'all a shot in the ass, right? And then Sugar Hill, 1980. And then we don't see y'all on screen until 1983, 1984, right? We don't see y'all dancing until 1983, 1984. So from 1973 to 1983, for 10 years, y'all trying to figure it out. Come on, what's more on my pen? So for 10 years, you guys are trying to figure it out. Now let me show you what the West was doing during those 10 years. Okay? Let me show y'all what the West was doing during those 10 years. Ain't no goddamn blasphemy. Ain't no blasphemy here. I don't do that. All right, wait, before I get into this. Yeah, it is, bro. Stop. Your hip hop elders tell you so. Please stop this nonsense, bro. Yeah, they all give Deborah Harry the credit as the first official rap song. Stop. Now, how we got here, y'all can thank Lord Jamar. Y'all can thank Lord Jamar. Hopefully he didn't delete it. Okay. This is the interaction that I had with him. Okay. I said, not sure why Lord Jamar is scared to debate Mr. Will Blast over the origins of the original tenets of hip hop, starting on the West Coast. Okay. He says, nobody is scared. I said what I said. If dude thinks he's going to gain clout by challenging me, he's out of his mind. Let's stop there. Wasn't KRS-One looking for clout when he challenged MC Shan? Yes or no? Was KRS-One not seeking clout when he first challenged MC Shan? MC Shan was a part of one of the greatest hip hop groups ever, the Juice Crew. The Juice Crew. Right? The Juice Crew. Kane, Craig G, wait. Master Ace, Cool G, Kane, Craig G, MC Shan, the Juice Crew, nigga. Okay, the original Wu-Tang Clan. The original Wu-Tang Clan. So, by Lord Jamar's logic, we can say that, okay, KRS-One was clout chasing MC Shan, but because hip hop is built on the spirit of competition, MC Shan was bound to respond. And because he responded, we got the bridges over, killed Shan's career. The Juice Crew damn near broke up basically behind this record. Yes. And a star in KRS-One was born. Now, if MC Shan had taken the Lord Jamar approach and dismissed him because he didn't feel he was on his level, well, then we wouldn't have the bridge is over. The bridge is over. Hey, what about bye? Right? Nah. I'm gonna get to him. I got the slow walk, y'all. Okay? Here we go. Listen, brother. It's okay. Okay. Anywho, let's get back to this. So then he responded, his response. Okay, so then he continues, he says, okay, would you like to join him at the block party? I heard the West Coast locking over there. My response was, last time I checked, hip hop was built on competition, A challenger had stepped into the arena to face you in a battle of coastal history, and your only response is anger and dismissiveness. That's not five percenter ideology. That's not how supposed hip hop elders react. Sad. I expected more from you, sir. He has not blocked me. He has not blocked me yet. Okay. That was my interaction with Lord Jamar. I've never met a New Yorker that ran from a debate, conversation, battle of wits. I've yet to meet one. I guess I met one today or yesterday, whenever this took place. I had never met a New Yorker that was like not going to debate you on anything. Okay, I'm not even looking for beef. I don't even. All right. Okay. Okay. Let me stop this. Now let's get to it. So once again, y'all's funeral plot is y'all's funeral plot. Where's it at? Okay, we got rid of the tenants. Is August 11th, 1973. That's y'all's funeral plot. Okay. All right. Now, where should I go now? What attack should I show first? I don't care about. Okay, yeah, August 11th, 1973. Okay, that's the hill y'all gonna die on today. I don't care about that. Oh man. Oh no, don't tell me I didn't do this to myself. Okay, wait. Let me find it. Hold up. Let me get my links together. Okay, move that over. Okay, and then where's this at? Pink Bunny. Okay, let's do this. Let's go here first. Okay, let's go here first. Okay. All right. This here is basically the founder of the lockers. The founder of the lockers. Don Campbell Lock, 1971. Hold up. 1971. This is the first shot I'm going to fire at y'all. Don't worry, I have an entire magazine full of these 7.62s. All right, let's go. Once again, your hip hop elders on the East Coast told y'all 1973 back to school party in a dusty ass Bronx apartment. I gotta go there. I'm taking shots. East Coast brethren, I hope we still be friends. But now it's a coastal issue. Now I got to ride with the West. West. Let's continue. Let's continue. Nothing personal. Nothing personal. Let's go.
Watch me! Watch me! I got it! When you're looking around, you gotta look out for the ball. Look out! From shakes my moving.
This was all while y'all's was having house parties in dusty ass apartments in the Bronx. But let's continue. These guys are already on national television. But let's continue. This is from the Playboy variety show. Playboy. Hugh Hefner. Naked women. Sex beta kittens. All that good stuff, right? They were already doing. Let's continue. Come on. I got all day for this.
I got it! Watch me! I got it! Hey! I got something that makes me want to shout. I got something.
That is the man. That is the man that helped give hip hop its rhythm. This is the man that pretty much taught hip hop how to dance. It's not a debate. Don Campbell Lock, rest in peace. Come on.
Do you remember the other day we did a stop and go for the Lockers Facebook?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you did it another way also, a very dramatic way that you would stick your hand out like a policeman, like to stop.
Oh, yeah, you got to stop.
Do you remember? Oh, okay.
You really got to stop.
Let me see.
Wait.
And you stuck your hand out like, and then you stopped.
Okay, I got a quick question. So y'all debate y'all's hip hop origin story date. So what were y'all doing in 1970 and 71? Because these guys are already on camera. 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. 10 years before y'all even got on screen. So y'all, for everybody that wants to debate and you question y'all's dates, then what the fuck were you East Coast cats doing in 1970 and 71? These niggas were already on national television. Just, give me what you got. Give me what you got. Come on. I love these excuses. Please keep coming up with the excuses. Let's go.
Do you remember how wide Greg used to swing his left arm around?
But you couldn't do it that wide in the line.
And it was not easy doing a stop and go in the.
Didn't y'all all grow up watching What's Happening? That was a West Coast show. Yes. Oh, okay, let's continue.
Those big pink bunny teeth.
Once again, this is the Playboy variety show. That's just one show. They've been everywhere. They were national stars. What were you East Coast cats doing in 1971, 72, 73, 74, all the way up until 83 until then? But let's continue. I got y'all.
And remember, sometimes we called it the quickie.
With the quickies.
Oh, there's a quickie.
We just come up, go back, come up, go back, come up.
One time. All right. 2 times. Can you do it?
Hey, blockheads, listen up. When we were in line doing the stop and go, we had to keep it tight. Solos, we could do it our own way with room. There's no one way to do the stop and go, no matter what. But you must make it funky.
Right? Because nobody watched Soul Train, another West Coast production. So once again, what were you East Coast cats doing? The West was already out here building shit. The West was giving y'all the keys to build y'all own shit. You know what? I'm not gonna go there. Come on. Okay, that song was Dancing Machine, the Jacksons. That came out in 1974. You're going to hear Dance Machine quite a bit used as a dance material for the Lockers. That record on that, was it their third album, came out in 1974. So now I'm a softball question. What were y'all doing in 1974? Right? Because I can pull up those old Michael Jackson clips of him doing the robot that came from the West. Right? With Cher. Yeah. You know when the Michael Jackson they had their own review show. It was all West Coast cats. 1974. What were y'all doing in 1974? I'm trying to give y'all grace, but let's continue. I can do this all day.
If a guy went to the club with you, he gave you 5, you gave him 5. If he wasn't cool, he couldn't get 5. Up 2, 3, you give yourself 5. 1, 2, 3. Too late. Next 5. All over. 5. 5. Give yourself 5. Too late. Give yourself 5. That's the way it gotta go.
Hey.
Now, Slim, you know the lockers broke down a lot of barriers.
Yeah.
But nothing was like the barrier you broke down
Oh.
on the Playboy Bunny television special. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I think I do.
Somewhere on my YouTube channel,
Yeah.
where it says Pink Bunny,
Oh.
maybe you should go check it out.
Definitely.
I think that you were
Yeah.
the first Black man to ever kiss a white woman on television.
Uh-oh.
You got a point.
I didn't know
That's
that.
true, you know.
You know what?
And you know, when
thought it
you
was Jimmy
did it in
Brown.
our number, because it was a live TV show, first you shot fire, which
Oh,
they told you should do.
I didn't
We
suppose-
always get fined when you shot fire.
I remember that.
Okay. Then after that, you turned around to this bunny, unsuspecting to her. And what happened? You leaned over, kissed her, and then you did the craziest neck move I've ever seen.
I still got the feelings.
Do you still have whiplash
Yes,
from that?
yes.
Okay.
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Oh, okay, wait. Now all of a sudden here come the capes. Well, Tariq's doing a history on the West Coast. Which means what? Which means what? Which means what to me? What does that mean? What does that mean? Because is he going to state that once again one of your original tenets of hip hop came from the West Coast? Is he going to say that? Because the only reason, listen, Tariq is the ultimate hustler. I salute Tariq's hustle and grift. He's the supreme hustler. But the only reason he put that documentary together because he saw the division. You know, he exploited the division between or the conversation of who created hip hop. That's smart. Yes, exploit the anger, the conversation, the division. That's great, as he should. But I don't give a fuck about a West Coast documentary from Tariq. All I gotta do is call Will and be like, hey, plug me in with all your guys, all the old guys, so I can talk to them directly. I don't need to watch a motherfucking documentary from Tariq about West Coast hip hop. For what? Unless he's going to openly admit and say, hey, the breaking part came from the West. If not, it's disingenuous. It's just another money grab. Okay? Let's continue before I go on to the next slug. Some of y'all like, I didn't even know Playboy had a variety TV show. Yes, they did. So once again, what was the East Coast doing at this time?
Wait a minute, Slim. Captain Kirk beat you to the punch.
Oh.
The first interracial kiss on American network television was in the episode Plato's Stepchildren, which aired on the 22nd of November, 1968, when Captain Kirk, William Shatner, kissed Lieutenant Uhura Nichelle Nichols.
Oh, yeah.
But I bet you were the first interracial kiss in a musical number.
Yeah.
When was that? 1975.
Yeah. And guess what?
What?
I wasn't the only one. You were the first white Soul Train dancer.
Oh, you're right. I was the first white girl to dance on Soul Train.
That's right.
But it was in the group. It was not as one of the kids.
This is true.
Guess
Killing it. The fuck were y'all doing on the East Coast? Let's go.
Give me 5. We broke down barriers.
again.
Yeah.
Okay, let me stop it there. Let me stop it there. Let me go to these hating ass comments. Let me go through this. Let me go through these hating ass comments. Tariq doing a West Coast hip hop documentary. What the fuck that mean to me? He is complete and total opportunist, as he should. I'm not mad. Once again, for the record, I salute Tariq, hustler of the decade. Hustler of the decade. Okay? They don't even know who Kraftwerk is, but they will claim West Coast and doing tech. Okay. Now, listen. I don't mind disagreements. I don't mind different opinions, but you're not gonna come in here as troll or gaslight us or hype us up and make us sound we're crazy. Like you, everybody knows craft work, man. Come on, don't do this, bro. Like don't fuck up my vibe right now. Like I'm trolling everybody, but I'm not trolling at the same time. Okay. Hey, once again, my position is when it comes to one of the five elements of hip hop, which is the breakdance and b-boying part, it came from the West. It came from the West. Okay. Then why didn't he put that in the original? Why didn't he put that in the East Coast version? Because I haven't watched the documentary. But if you're going to discuss the tenets of hip hop, discuss where the inspiration for each of the tenets came from. But like I said, y'all go spend y'all money, go watch the documentary, and then come back and tell me, Sly, you said this and this and this. Great, great. This is who? Tony Basil. Okay. Look at this shit here. Look at this. Look at this shit, y'all. I got $5 on hip hop, all documents of what was done. Don't need the internet for that, but here you are on the internet. It's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. All right. Let's get to slug number 2. Which one is this? Let's do some reading, shall we? Because reading is fundamental. This article I found. Okay. All right. Let's see here. This was published in 2019. Okay. These are the most important influential dance groups in hip hop for the most part. Okay. Like it's LA. Okay. Even the white folk could tell you LA. Okay. Here are the pioneers. All right. The Lockers. Now, the question is, now I know Don was doing it in 1971. I know him and Tony linked up in 1973 to officially found the group, but Don Campbell goes back to 1971. But whatever, that's fine. We can do it in 1973. So one of the most legendary dance groups in history, Campbell Lockers. Let's see what all they. Let's see. Okay, so members were Campbell Lock Jr., Pope, Tony Gogo, Mr. Ping, Rerun, Fluky Luke, Adolfo, Shabadoo, and Bill Slim the Robot. Okay. Let's see here. The Lockers, and I didn't know half of this shit. I was like, Saturday Night Live. I didn't know they were on Saturday Night Live. We all saw them Soul Train. I didn't know Radio City Music Hall. Radio City Music Hall. Carnegie Hall. Carnegie Hall. Oh, wow. Do we have footage? The Lockers perform Carnegie Hall. I did not know that. Does it give us a year? Does it give us a year? Okay, let's do this together. Let's look through the Carnegie Hall Performance History Search. Okay, in 80, Sinatra stayed in Emma. 81. Do they have them as a, okay, let's do performers. I think that I think that works. The lockers. So was he there that night? They there that night? Hmm. Shoot. Hmm. Let's go back to the list. Since 81. Oh, since okay, so it had to be later on. Okay. So let's see. Nope. Okay. Jeez, Frank. He was the main attraction. So I'm gonna assume that they were like a guest act. I'm just trying to find it. No, no, no. Okay, the lockers. Okay, do I have images of it? Do I have videos of it?
Thank you, Mookie. Thank you.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, they opened for Frank Sinatra at Carnegie Hall. Wow. Don was honored as recipient of the Hip Hop International's first Living Legend Hip Hop Award in 05. So they opened for Frank Sinatra at Carnegie Hall, and in what I believe was 1981. Okay, okay, I okay. Let's see. It's a tribute. It's a tribute. This is too easy, but let's continue with the article. All right, all right, okay. All right, Radio City Music Hall, aside numerous award shows, blah, blah, blah. Okay, the Go-Go Brothers. The Lockers might have clocked more recognition in the history books, but the true OGs from the streets will tell you it was the Go-Go Brothers that were locking godfathers. Let's see, they made their mark in 1972 as the first ever lockers to be seen on TV during a basketball halftime performance. The trio made up of Tony Gogo and legendary co-founders James Skeeter Rabbit Higgins and Edwin Buddy Gogo Lombard. Went to rack up countless performances in numerous groups. Okay, putting the Go-Go stamp all over the infamous routines of crews like the Lockers, CGS. Okay. And with founder Tony Gogo being responsible for bringing locking to Japan and leading the scene as to where it is. Let's go look them up. I'm learning some shit I didn't even know about. The Go Brothers. Okay. The Go Brothers legacy, a real street legend. Oh, they were from Watts? So Watts enters the building? They were from Watts? Wow. The first scene is Greg Campbell Jr., who danced with the Go-Go Brothers at Watch Writers Workshop, and then with the Lockers. Then the camera switches to Go-Go. Okay. He is briefly followed by Soul Train legend Lil Joe Chasm. Then the camera switches to the line where one Buddy Go-Go in the goal where he's okay. Let's check it out.
And let's check on that Soul Train line. OJ's coming out of Philly with a show up Philly. It's called Love Train.
Okay, so let's follow the timeline. So Buddy Go-Go's in the goal with the striped socks. There you go. Okay, that's Buddy Go-Go. 19. Okay. What the fuck were you East Coast cats doing at you know what? Come on, man. Listen, we taught y'all how to dance. Matter of fact, let's find that Crooklyn clip real quick. Crooklyn Soul Train. Yeah, we taught you niggas how to dance. Sorry, not sorry. Where is the scene? Let's go. Once again, credit Will Blast, but yes, nobody's more New York than Spike Lee. Nobody's more New York than Spike Lee, and he understood. Come on, let's not do this. Let's not do this. I'm taking copyrights out the ass for this one. I don't give a damn. Oh wait, share this tab instead. My bad. Here we go. Okay, once again, one of the most hardcore New Yorkers hip hop, is Spike, and he understood the assignment. Let's continue back with the article. Let's continue. Okay, so we got the Go-Go Brothers. Let's see what they talking about. Let's see how they do. Ads. What is this? What is this?
Original OG, ladies and gentlemen from the US of A, original locker, Tony Go-Go.
Now, y'all make sure y'all write these names down, because if you don't see these names in Tariq's documentary, I don't want to hear shit. Okay, so what Tariq needs to do is mention Don Campbell, Tony Go-Go. He needs to talk about the Watts concert thrown by Stax Records, West Coast, right? And he also needs to state that, hey, one of the original core tenets of hip hop came from the West. Okay, if he doesn't mention that shit in this West Coast documentary, I don't want to hear shit from y'all.
Oh, give it up.
Make some noise.
Go-Go.
What you gonna play now? I don't know. That was me that you missed. I'm the one you've been missing the rich for less. All the man will be coming from the man in the top. I'm the maestro. I'm the brother with the stick in this water. Brain, direct, look, and the other fucking head.
All right, let's continue. Here we go. Watch Stax. Once again, West Coast. Right? Stax Records had the nonprofit music festival. All the big dogs came out. This was in Watts. The Lockers were there. Let's see. Let's take a look at this. Let's go.
Building your online business?
What the fuck? Add some. I got YouTube Premium.
Go to Wix.com and set up.
Let's go. Wait. Let's see. Where was it? The lockers. Okay. The locking dancers were also used for the first time on promotional posters for watch stacks. This was 1974, right? The documentary. But this took place 1972. So what the fuck was y'all? What y'all doing? East Coast cats. What y'all doing in 71, 72? They were already out here on the national stages, on the biggest stages in the early 70s. Y'all were having house parties in dusty Bronx ass apartment. Women from Brooklyn were dancing like this. Please don't do this. Don't tell me women from the five boroughs were dancing like this in 1972 because you weren't. And if it what you did because you watched Soul Train. We taught y'all how to dance. Let's go. Ma'am, this is a family show. Let's continue. Soul Train. Soul Train. Okay, let's see. Okay. Jeffrey Daniel. Let's see what they talking about him. 1982 on UK Top of the Pops, a member of the Lockers. Jeffrey Daniel. This is the guy that taught Michael the moonwalk, right? He was part of the Lockers. Oh, if y'all don't go sit your asses, it's nothing to talk about. So probably one of the biggest dance crazes ever, the moonwalk, was taught to Michael by a former Locker. Y'all really want to have this discussion with me right now? You really want to debate me still? But come on, let's do it. Let's do it.
So you think you know Wix? Do you really? First up, we got.
A couple of weeks ago, Jeffrey Daniels from Shalimar danced his way onto the program, and we've had hundreds of letters from people asking for him back. Well, he is back, moving to his music, A Night to Remember.
This is the man that taught Michael the moonwalk. Okay. Matter of fact, before we continue, I'm just looking for these hater ass comments. Where are these hater ass comments? yeah. Y'all was still in dusty ass Bronx apartments doing house parties. Come on, man. Let's not do this. Let's not do this. Here we go. Tariq mentioned the Lockers several times. Okay. I'm just here for these hating ass comments. Let's continue. All right. This is the man that taught Michael. And after we all watched Michael do his Motown 25th anniversary performance, right, by himself, because that's the only way he was going to do it, right? Mike said he only would do it if he had a solo performance because they wanted him to do it with his brothers. He's like, I only if I get my solo shot, and he got a solo moonwalk. Okay. West. Let me see what else I got. Let me get out of this one. Now, once again, the hill y'all dying on today is August 11th, 1973. Okay? This is the hill y'all dying on today. Let me see what else. Okay, Rapper Delight got out of that. Okay, Blondie got out of that. Let me see. Okay. Soul Train, X out of that, X out of that. All right, all right, all right. Okay, I got more slugs. I'm y'all from 1970 to 1977. Okay, the Carol Burnett Show. I can hear the theme music playing in my head right now with the horns. The Carol Burnett Show.
Well, you're not going to believe what you see. They're called the Camel Lock Dancers.
This is 19. Oh, this is ironic. Wait a minute, y'all. Now, once again, I told you y'all gonna down this date they gave y'all, this hill. So your hip hop East Coast elders told you hip hop was born August 11th, 1973. Here we have the Lockers on a nationally syndicated television show, August 10th, 1973. Wow. 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 Okay, let's continue. This is crazy. I have to pay anything else like this. I really don't need to. Okay. So they were on the Carol Burnett show a day before y'all's little y'all's little house party in a dusty ass Bronx apartment. Come on, man. Come on. Do I really need to keep going at this point? Do I really need to keep going at this point? I'm just right. What were y'all doing? All right, let's continue. Let's continue. Y'all was in your little roach mice infested ass apartments in the Bronx having back to school parties. These niggas out here on nationally televised, syndicated, the whitest of the white shows. I think I need to understand the whitest. It doesn't get more whiter than opening for Frank Sinatra at Carnegie Hall. It doesn't get more whiter than the Carol Burnett show. Dick Clark. Even Dick Clark understood the history of the Lockers. You ready? Once again, the white folk understood what time. What? Dick Clark? Is Tariq gonna put that in his documentary? Is Tariq gonna put that in his documentary that the greatest of the white hosts, Dick Clark, hired the Lockers? What? What? Give me what? Okay. Y'all still want to do this with me? Where are my detractors at? Did y'all leave already? Did y'all leave already? Uh-oh, Walt says you Who created the sound they rocket? It was disco records. James Brown's from the South. James Brown's from the South. So that was a main staple of their dance. A lot of disco records back then. Nope, not gonna work. Not gonna work, Walt. Not gonna work. Yeah. The Tony Basil. Yeah. Is Tariq gonna put the white man? Yeah. Come on, let's continue. Let's continue. I did not know that. Shout out to the white man.
On a Roberta Flack show.
Yep. And then you were the second person to hire us in concert.
You mean he hired him twice? Oh no. Y'all can't let me get away with this. Let's not do this. That was August 10th, 19. Yeah. Make sure Tariq put that date in there too. So y'all got all you detractors. They all got butthurt. That's okay. We're still mag dumping. Let's continue. We're still mag dumping. What is this? Okay, next out of that. We still mag dumping. Now, I couldn't find the video, but the Lockers did perform on Johnny Carson. The Lockers did perform on the Johnny Carson show. December 7th, 1973. I cannot find the footage. I would have to pay for it. It's not that deep. Let's go. Archival television. You can basically purchase the audio of all these old TV shows. Only the audio only, not the video. The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson. This was December 7th, 1973. And look who's there. We got Johnny Carson, Ed McMahon, Doc Severinsen, Beverly Sills, The Lockers. The Lockers performed on Johnny Carson, December 12th, 1973. I will make damn sure I leave this stream up. So whenever Tariq drops that watered down West Coast documentary, y'all better come back here for reference points. Say, hey, you didn't put this in there. How come you didn't put this date in there? Right? Or he maybe somebody's watching my channel to give him notes. Hey, don't forget this and this and that. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Okay. Okay. Once again, the Lockers performed on the whitest of the white shows. The Johnny Carson Show, December 7th, 1973. What in the hell were you East Coast cats doing around that time? Okay. See, here we go. We don't want to hear all that. But no. We don't care about floor work, backs. No. Stop. One of your core tenets of hip hop came from the West Coast. Please don't do this. Okay? One of your core tenets of hip hop came from the West Coast. Undeniable. Okay? Undeniable. Let's continue. Let me see what else. Oh. Doris Day. Remember the actress Doris Day? She had a TV show. Let's see who pops up on Doris Day. Let's go see. Walk on it. Yeah, they sure did. Oh, check my email. All right, for sure. Wait. Is that you mean me or somebody else? Wait, me. Oh, I got you. Okay. Cool. Okay. Arden Straw. All right, appreciate it. Thank you. All right, more ammo. All right, I'll pull that up. Doris Day. Let's go check in on Doris Day. A white woman. Doris Day. Let's see who shows up here.
The fabulous Lockers.
What? This was 1974. What were y'all doing in 1974? Don't make me do this.
And my special guest star, that Colorado cutie, John Dutchendorf.
Oh no. That's John Denver. That's John Denver. Hey. I forget one of his what is his biggest records. My mama had that album too. Motherfucking John Denver. Look at this dry ass content. Doris Day. Oh no. Oh my God. Are you serious right now?
Ready, set.
Man, if y'all what? That's it, Rocky Mountain High. Thank you. Doris Day. Listen, we're not here for floor work, sir. Yeah, everything evolves. But you gonna sit here and tell me they weren't floor working? Bruh, you're sinking. Your ship is sinking. Just take the L, man. Just take the L. Come on, man. Nah, I ain't no stalling y'all out. Matter of fact, let me pull up what Art sent me. Shout out to Art New Straw. Yeah, we kicking y'all fucking backs. All you East Coast cats, y'all getting y'all backs kicked the fuck in today. West. Yeah, this was their variety show. The Lockers had their own variety show. They sure did. Thank you for this, Don. Art and Straw. Thank you for this. They had their own variety show. Talk this hip hop shit to me, man. They had their own variety show.
Fabulous Lockers.
Oh, wait. That's Dancing Machine, right? The song you hear in the background, Dancing Machine. Yes? Let's continue. Okay. Wait. I'm looking for someone. Okay, wait. Okay. So, the background music is Dancing Machine. Dancing Machine. When did that come out? That came out. This was off their 9th studio album. Was originally recorded for the group's 1973 album, Get It Together. This came out February of 1974. Once again, from 1971 to 1980, what were you East Coast cats doing? I know what y'all were doing. Y'all was having these little raggedy ass house parties, back to school parties, fighting off the goddamn, the big ass cat mice, the cat mice hybrids. Y'all was picking motherfucking roaches out y'all cereals. Like that's what Ghostface said. Hey, Ghostface said y'all was picking out roaches out y'all cereal boxes. Oh, come on. You know what? I'm going there. Yeah. Ghostface said y'all was picking out roaches out y'all cereal boxes. Ghostface said y'all was picking out roaches out y'all cereal box. Wait. Ghostface said he said y'all was picking out roaches out y'all cereal box. Wait, let me find it. I got time. With cereal, water with cereal? What the fuck? Come on, I can do this all day with y'all.
7 o'clock, fucking roaches out the cereal box.
Oh my God. Y'all wanna do this with me? Y'all want to do this with me? Y'all want to rumble with me? Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. Was that a Queen Roach? was that a Queen? That was a man. That was a man. Look, wait. And he said y'all was plucking roaches out the cereal box.
On Johnny B, the bed, 7 o'clock, plucking roaches out the cereal box.
All right, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna keep it I'm gonna keep it on topic. I'm gonna keep it on topic. I'm gonna keep it on. I'm gonna keep it on. I didn't do it. They did it. Listen, Mojo, you missed all the detractors that were coming in that were in here earlier. They quiet now. Okay, do I have anything else? Dance Machine 1974. Once again, the hill that y'all died on was August 11th, 1973. What else I got? Oh, okay. Well, let me see. They performed at Disneyland. Cheesy Pete's Midnight Special. Now that's a listen. If you once again, us old heads grew up. We remember the Midnight Special. Listen, it was like Solid Gold, but just like bigger stars. It was Solid Gold on steroids. Like Midnight Special. Like I mean, yeah, man. Because we stayed up late for that. It was like literally at midnight. And let me see if I can find them. The Midnight Special. Oh shit, let me find it. Hopefully they have it. Midnight Special. Oh, did I find it? Oh, 1975. The Lockers on the Midnight Special. Wow. Yeah, Nick, they don't understand how important the Midnight Special was. They don't understand. They don't understand. 1975.
Well, the Locker Dancing came together about 2 years ago in Watts, California, and they're sensational.
There that white woman is. There go Tony Basil. Wow. The Midnight. I don't think y'all understand how big the Midnight Special was. Like it was huge. Like only the best of the best, the biggest stars on the Midnight Special. Like I know a lot of y'all are like, what? What is this? Like, no, you don't understand, man. Hey, George, that's my East Coast brother. It's all love, bro. It's all love. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Everyone should watch Beat Street. They read about why? Why should we? Why do we need to watch Beat Street? Why, sir? Why? Why? Wait. William Walsh. Tell us why we need to watch Beat Street. We just ran through 10 years of basically hip hop dance history, long before y'all came onto the scene. Why do we need to watch Beat Street? Why? I'm just asking why. Why? Were the lockers on solid gold? I don't think so. I didn't see anything that they were. But you know what? We can go looking. I don't think they were though. I don't think they were. I'll go look though. The nope, nope, nope. They were not on solid gold. They were not. No, sir. Okay, so let me see. What is this? What is this? Okay, they even perform for like Muscular Dystrophy Association for like a fundraiser. They even did that in 84. I don't know who these guys. Oh, he's a whack. No, he's an imposters. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, no, they did not perform a solid gold. They did not. No, no, they did not. Okay, now once again, why do we need to watch Beat Street? For what? For what? Why do we need to go watch that? why we need to why we need to watch Beat Street? I like Crush Groove better than Beat Street, and the only reason I liked Breaking because of Turbo. Turbo was it for me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna do y'all solid. I'm gonna do y'all solid. Once again, the hill y'all died on was August 11th, 1973. Here is a brief documentary about New Yorkers. Here y'all go. 1980, 84. They finally brought y'all in. Once again, we had a 10-year head start over here. For 10 years, we were on the biggest platforms, the widest platforms. Okay? For 10 years. Let's see.
Breakdancing. The furious rockers work at it on the boardwalk at Coney Island. It's a way to be noticed and a way off the streets and into performing at clubs.
Listen to this. Say JDL. Say JDL. Come on, Al.
There, they challenge one another. Run out of moves, you lose. The windmill. The spider. The worm. The electric boogie.
Okay, that's great. So it took y'all 10 years. It took y'all 10 years to get. That's when y'all started becoming prominent. It took y'all 10 years. 10 years. 10 years. Once again, 10 years. 10 years. What were y'all doing during those 10 years? Okay? I'm just asking questions. Once again, the only argument here, it's not even an argument at this point. One of your core tenets of hip hop came from the West Coast. You can have the other four. You can have the other four, but you're going to have to acknowledge that one of your cores came from the West. It's not even for a debate for me at this point. Okay? Sir, once again, I hear what you're saying, but once again, for 10 years, you heard nothing from the East Coast. Please stop this as far as the dance. Let's not do this. Come on, man. It's okay. I'm not here to change anybody's opinions. You're going to believe what you're going to believe. You want to, put your head in the sand and just dismiss everything I presented to you. Once again, 1971, 2, 3, 4, and 5. They were at the height. They were at the whitest of the whitest shows in the 70s. And you know how they don't like to show black folk in good standing in the 70s on TV and film. Okay? So I've been on for 2 hours. I'm not completely empty, but I think I've proven my point. I think I proved my point. So yeah, let's see how long it takes Tariq to do his West Coast documentary. And because I have yet to watch the first one. I have no desire to, because I don't. Will I watch the West Coast version? Probably not. Yeah. Who knew Doris Day had a variety show and the lockers were on it? Okay. Doris Day, Carol Burnett, Johnny Carson, Carnegie Hall, the Midnight Special in the 70s, the early 70s. Okay. There's just really nothing, you know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I'm going to get out of here. Thank y'all for coming through. Hopefully, we can all still be friends. We can all still be friends, but you're going to have to bow down and understand and acknowledge uh the dancing part of the hip hop, the break dancing that came from the West. So with that being said, y'all have a good part of y'all afternoon, the rest of y'all day. I'm out of here. Peace. Oh wait. Is Carrie still here? Is Carrie still here? Carrie, are you here? I owe her. She sent me a cash app yesterday and I forgot to get it. Okay, I'll catch you. On the next one, Carrie. Anything else? Hey, listen. I'm not gonna talk bad about Bronx apartments. Okay, no more Bronx apartment slander. So we good. Okay, cool. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Peace.